Chances are you probably haven't heard of this MMO, but Archetype is Korea's latest MMORPG that just launched in October 2025, published by Dreamage. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a cross-platform mobile PC MMO, but one of the few where the developers came out and said they were looking to deliver more of a PC quality experience to it. They dropped a gameplay trailer a few months back, which I have a reaction video for, and it didn't look great. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone said they weren't impressed by it. I mean, graphically, it looked great. The characters, the world, it is an Unreal Engine 5 game, but the gameplay, more specifically the combat, did not look very good. But it's all speculation, to be fair, until you can play the game, which I did recently. Before diving into this though, be sure to follow me on Twitch. That is my main platform. I'm streaming MMO content pretty much daily. It's a good time. Come hang out. So anyways, I was originally planning on possibly no-lifing Architect at least for a few days in case it was more of a PC-focused game. I didn't think Bellator's was great, but I definitely pumped hours into it regardless, since it was at least a full-fledged PC MMO. Architect, despite the developers claiming to deliver a more PC quality experience, it is not, in fact, a PC quality MMO. It's for sure a more mobile one, and therefore, this video is going to be a pretty quick review of an early experience, first impressions, with little to no desire to continue anymore. It's pretty simple. For mobile MMO standards, it's definitely one of the better ones out there, but for PC MMOs, it's pretty bad. The game comes equipped with a mobile packaged UX and all the auto features all mobile MMOs come with. However, rather than the static auto combat we see in mobile MMOs, the combat in Architect is actually a real action combat system. The combat feels way better than all of the other mobile MMOs, but when compared to a real PC action combat MMO, it's not great. I mean, the executing of abilities and attacks itself wasn't god-awful. I was pleasantly surprised, in fact, that the combat felt way better than what it looked like in the gameplay trailer. I legit thought you wouldn't be able to move at all, similar to Throne's original combat before they revamped it. There are for sure some animation locks, but they didn't feel terribly long. There was some of that hack and slash action combat feel to it, which instantly made it better than every other mobile MMO, such as Odin, Raven 2, RF Online 2, those games. But again, comparing it to PC action combat games like Desert and Soul, or even Guild Wars 2's Hybrid, it's not even close. It's terrible when compared to those standards. I mentioned the executing of abilities and attacks didn't feel god-awful, but the targeting and autos did feel god-awful. Left mouse button is default for your basic attack. Even if you have no target selected, if you swing your weapon by using the left mouse button, you automatically take the nearest target and start running towards it to attack. You then, by default, continue to auto-attack that target. I was able to turn off the auto-attack, but the auto-targeting, auto-moving to target on first hit, on attack, that could not be turned off. Also, the targeting felt super bad. Despite being action combat, the game always locks you on a target when you begin to attack, as I just mentioned. The problem is when there are multiple enemies, you just continue to focus on the target you've taken. You can tab to different enemies, but the tabbing is super clunky and unresponsive. It legit doesn't even change targets sometimes when you press tab. It's almost like they built in an action combat mode, but unnecessarily forced tab targeting auto elements to it for the purpose of mobile, and it ended up feeling terrible. If they removed the targeting completely, the combat would actually be a lot better considering your attacks cleave. This is probably one of the biggest things you feel early on. When it comes to the world, it definitely feels more immersive to be in compared to other mobile MMOs, but that's not saying much. The early area you start in felt like I was playing in the Medea region of Black Desert. Even the mobs really reminded me of BDO. You could tell they really made an effort to make the game look pretty, but overall mobile packaging just kills it for the PC user. I feel like if I were a mobile MMO reviewer, I would likely be more positive about the game. considering it's one of the better mobile ones. Unfortunately, however, they did say they were aiming for a more PC quality experience, and reviewing it from that perspective, this game not only falls short, but it's just flat out bad and needs a lot of work. I mean, the fact that the PC client had to be downloaded exclusively through the Google Play Games app wasn't a good start. Because this turned out to be what I would categorize as just a mobile MMO, I really didn't feel like diving into it anymore to learn about the game. If the game cleans up some of the combat stuff, I could get around the mobile UX, but it for sure needs to optimize a lot of things on the PC for me to regain interest in this. If they do come out and say, hey, we're going to optimize the PC experience and really clean shit up here, then there's enough potential there for me to want to have a look again, at least. But assuming they don't, I'm probably not going to be really interested in this game.